Well, we're gonna ease down here in the woods and find our game cams. See if we can see anything on them after sitting out for a week. It must have come a heck of a rain this past week. I was out of town, but all of this road is washed out. A big wash that went down that way. If you saw my last video where the bucks were fighting, it was right here. There's a scrape under this tree. Right there. That little holly tree. And I didn't even realize that this tarp was under all of these leaves. They got to fighting. I came down and picked up those camera, and all the leaves were wiped up or knocked around and stuff. That tarp was up. As I went through the video, there was a couple of deer came in, I guess found this where they uncovered it from fighting, and then they started picking it up. And playing with it, and one of them got it hung on his horns, shook around for a little while, and then finally got it raked off. But it was like they had some fun right here. So I'm gonna set you down right here. Our game camera is right over there, and we'll grab the card out of it, and then we'll follow this road down a little further and go to the next one. They haven't done anything with this, but I can see the trail that they go right through there. And you can see some of the dead limbs on this tree where they've torn it up. Well, it's past deer season. I'm just walking around. Some of you may have seen me with a gun, but it is still squirrel season, so if the opportunity presents itself, we may have some squirrel for dinner tonight. Incredible how much rain we had down here, though. I brought you along for this so that, hoping that you might be able to see a deer running around out here. You can see on that tree right there is the other game camera, and what it's watching is down this road, right where these holly trees are sticking over. There was a big scrape, now it's a river. So we'll put you down right here and we'll go over here and get this card. All right, I think you could see that I was adjusting that one. There's a clear cut right over here that's been probably 5 years ago, maybe 10 years ago that they clear cut that. And whenever I was hunting, I actually saw some deer walking down the edge of that clear cut and where the woods stopped. So I moved it that direction. All the deer seemed to come from in that area right here, and they would come across and then they would come out here onto the camera. So I moved that camera over so that catch them coming out of that and see what we can see. So let's go find the other ones now. As you can see, we're in a big oak flat that's surrounded by that clear cut on that side that we just left from. There's a either International Paper or Weyerhaeuser, I'm not sure which one owns it, but you might be able to see just the tops of the trees over there, a little shorter than what these oaks are. I think they've been out there for about 25 years. So it's real thick there. And this is covered with pin oak, red oak, white oak, and there's just acorns everywhere. So the deer have plenty to eat in this area. And if I can just remember where the other camera was. So I found our other camera. It's right here on this little tree. As you can see, there's holly trees all up in here. There's a big thicket, briar thicket right back here. And then some big woods, and you can see where the trees get shorter. That's the pine plantation. And this is where I've seen the biggest deer on this camera here. So set you down right here. Hopefully that limb's not covering it up. Clear that out of the way so wind's not setting us off. Well, I should have brought some batteries. That one's about half. Those other two are still full. I wonder why. Wonder why this one has lost all of its juice. Anyway, so we'll head back out of here. There's a couple more, but I'm letting them soak a little longer. These last two that I pulled out. I haven't pulled them out in 4 weeks maybe. The rest of the cameras back here, I changed them out last month, or last week whenever I was here. So we'll take a look at them whenever we get back to the house, stick them in the computer and see what kind of greatness we have on them.